guys, it's your girl Dr. Yeti. Welcome back to my channel, the Bon Bon V, aka the Good Life. If you are new here, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. Today I want to talk to you guys about being your true authentic self. Be your true authentic self, y'all. It sounds cliche. It does. I know it does. Trust me, I was there. When I was younger, I heard everyone saying it. Just be yourself. They'll like you for who you are. Now, I'll be the first one to tell you they might not like you for who you are. And that's okay. That is totally okay. You want them to tell you. You want to know if they don't like you for who you are. Because then you know that this person is not for me. They don't like my true authentic self. So I don't need to be in this relationship if I have to fake the funk. Being your true authentic self will never ever go out of style. It is important to work on yourself. I mean, be the best version of yourself. Like when I'm saying, for example, when I was younger and I graduated high school, I started going to the gym. And, because my body was cute. I had a cute little body. But I was like, you know what? I want to be the best version of myself. Went to the gym every single day. And I started working out. And I look at this. Can y'all see this? Can y'all see this? This is a decade worth of gym. A decade worth of working out. Like, I've been working out for a decade now. And I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't work upper body as much because trust me, it would be like a mountain if I did upper body every day. But I made sure that I was the best version of myself. Like, listen, I have been this quirky person all my life. And since I was in high school, I used to hide that about myself. I used to be I wouldn't say I was so quiet. I was quiet around people that I didn't really know. And listen, let me tell you something. Like, I got tired of hiding. I got tired of being somebody that I wasn't. Don't get me wrong. I was still being myself, but I wasn't exposing who I truly was. I wasn't giving the world was literally missing out on who Dr. Yeti is. Like, come on. Like me, I was hiding myself from the world like Drake was with his son. And I realized, right? I realized when I started doing things for me, like I did not care what people thought. I didn't care if someone liked me because I used to say to myself, because when I was younger, right? When I was in high school, I would say, this girl doesn't like me, right? And I would be like, okay, okay, you don't like me. Okay. Like, who are you? Like, are you God? Are you my father? Like, are you my mother? Like, are you somebody that's important in my life for me to be like, dang, such and such doesn't like me? Like, oh, what am I going to do with myself? I don't care if you don't like me. Just don't bother me. Leave me alone. And I'll leave you alone. Trust me, I will leave you alone. If you don't like me, trust me, that's fine. But I want to know if you don't like me. I need to know. It's better to know if someone doesn't like you than finding out that they don't like you. They were enemies in disguise. I would rather you show yourself, right? Being your true authentic self will garner a lot of hate. It will. There are people right now, because my true authentic self, right? I'm very quirky. Sometimes I can be loud depending on how excited I am, right? I'm talkative, which is something that I need to tweak because certain people don't need to hear some of the things that I say to them. But like I said, we're always improving ourselves. We're always working on ourselves. There are people that love this about me. There are people that are like never change. There are people that tell me, oh my gosh, Yeti, like you're a breath of fresh air. And then there are some people that are like put off by it. They're like, she's doing too much. They're like, ooh, let me stay far away from her. And I remember the first time I experienced that. I went on a date with this guy and I was just being myself. It wasn't like I was super excited for it. I was just, giddy or whatever. And he was just like, what is going on here? And I could feel his energy. Trust me, I could I could feel his energy. I could sense that he was so like weirded out by me, but I didn't care. I just knew that I'm never going to see him again because he was very weird about the way I was acting. And on top of it, like if someone is doing something that offends you, that makes you feel uncomfortable, you would tell them, right? You would let them know, like, hey, And if I'm willing to change something about myself, I'll do it. And if I'm not, I'm not going to do it. If it's something that I feel like I need to work on, like I said, like I'm a little bit talkative sometimes, and it's something that I'm working on. Well, if someone came to me and said, hey, Yadi, like you talk too much, but they said it in a positive, like critical but positive criticism way, then I would be like, you know what, you're right. Like I am working on this. But if it's like, oh, Yeti, like you're too happy, like you too hype, like, excuse me? I want to be someone's hype man. You know what I'm saying? There are certain things that you yourself know that you need to work on, and you need to be very open to criticism, good and bad, and have that discernment to know if someone is just saying things to put you down. But man, let me tell you something. I learned that once I became my true authentic self, I formed enemies and I formed genuine friends, genuine connections, people that right now, like I really can call whenever I need them because I was my true authentic self. I didn't have to hide it. Don't fake the funk. I live in Atlanta, Georgia, and Atlanta is filled with a lot of people who are faking the funk. I heard that there was like less than 10% or maybe 1%, honestly, people that make over $100,000 a year. You would think that the people living in the city, they are making millions. They're driving these crazy expensive cars. Some of these people, they live in their expensive cars. They don't have a place to live. They're buying jewelry instead of them to be saving up for a place to live. You can still look good by spending wisely. You don't have to buy expensive things to try to keep up with the Joneses, to try to be like whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to fake the funk, because faking the funk is a lot of work. It's a lot of work to act like someone that you're not. It is a lot of effort. It takes a lot of effort to act like someone that you're not, as opposed to you putting that same effort into being yourself and improving on yourself. That effort that you're putting on being someone else, you need to put on improving yourself. That effort can be used to be a better version of yourself. We are all unique. You can't be like everyone else. And watch, here's the thing about the funny thing about being yourself is, while people are sitting there trying to copy this person who is being themselves, right? They're copying them. Like, oh, this person is different. This person garners attention. They garner attention because it's very effortless for them. They are just being themselves. And you're trying to copy them, right? Watch, when you start to be yourself, when you start working on the best version of yourself, like whatever it is, that quirky nature of yourself, or that genius level of yourself, or that fashionable, whatever it is about you, if you hone in on that skill, like put all that effort into honing in on that unique version of you, like that unique nature of you, woo, that is going to stand out so much. People are going to start trying to copy you. People are going to start trying to be like, ooh, this person is different. This person is unique. Like people are attracted to that. Let me copy him or her. Listen, I've had friends, right, that come into my life and think that, we're all going to be doing the same thing, and I'm going to be copying them because of whatever reason they think, right? And I will never copy somebody else unless you are wearing something that I like. And I'm like, oh, girl, I like those shoes. Where you get them from? These people, right? These so-called friends would try to make you act like something that you're not. And when they see, that's so funny. When they see that you are being yourself, when they see that you are working on yourself and not even thinking about what everyone else is doing, they start to try to be like you. It is the most incredible thing I've ever seen. I mean, and this happened with me with two friends. It was starting to become three until I cut the girl off, but it was two friends that I had, right? Had, okay? Keyword had. And it started off like they were trying to get me to do things that was similar to what they were doing. And when I would just be like, nah, I'm not interested in that, you can see in their face how shocked they are. And when they see that I'm actually serious about not caring about that, right? They started to try to copy me. They started to try to copy me. They tried to be like me. I had a friend that tried to go to the gym, and there's nothing wrong with going to the gym, but she was doing everything like me. Got the apartment, got the like car, everything, the job, down to just being a workout freak. She was trying to be like me, and it didn't work out for her, because you can never copy. You can never copy the original. The original will always stand. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm going too long on this video. I hope this message resonated with somebody, and if it did, let me know. I hope to hear back from you. Comment down below, and let's talk about it, man. What do you guys think? Does it resonate with you? Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks you guys so much for watching. Love you guys. Bye.